You know me, SDMT. Big news right here, man. I told y'all, I told you. Ben Roethlisberger cancels his radio show that he used to throw his teammates under the bus, man. I told y'all, man. It's not called hating, it's called the truth, especially now that he admits guilt and he also is taking accountability, which is a leadership move by Ben. I salute Ben for that move to get back on the right track and get that Steelers locker room and organization back on the right track. This is a big move right here, man. Having a radio show, which I went over in my last video, you guys can check that out, is not a good idea when you're telling in-house business that should stay in the locker room. That was not meant to be made public, to publicly embarrass your own teammate, like he did James Washington, like he did Antonio Brown. The truth is, if it wasn't for that radio show, Antonio Brown may still be a Steeler. You guys think about that, man. I told y'all, man, you tweaking fans, man. Stands didn't want to believe it, didn't want to hear it. It's okay to call your teammates out on radio shows and embarrass them. No, it's not. And Big Ben proves that with this move by ending his radio show. I know Mike Tomlin and the GM Colbert had something to do with this. They saw this as a problem. You should not be able to tell in-house business on a radio show. Hines Ward spoke on that. He said Big Ben should pull his teammates to the side instead of airing them out on his radio show. We all know that's wrong, but some people are stands and they're hardcore fans and stands so much they don't want to hear anything wrong. It's not hating when you call out the truth. I told y'all, man, this is huge right here, man. Big Ben admits, takes responsibility. That's what a leader does. He does not deflect and put all the blame on others. And I think it's a huge move for the Steelers, man. People are like, oh, you're hating on Big Ben. No, I was never hating on Big Ben. I was hating on the actions. And you don't want to hear that, so you try to twist the words. Yes, exactly. Point has got across. Big Ben has made the right move for that organization, and hopefully this helps get that team together so they can make an awesome run this next season. People got me all wrong. Oh, you're hating on the Steelers. If they do well, you're gonna look stupid. No, I really don't care. They're not my team. But I'm gonna speak on sports topic as one of the best sports bloggers on the gram, on YouTube, anywhere, SDMT. You already know when it comes to the best sports news, I stay on top of it. And I'm gonna give you my opinion. Okay, this is huge right here, man. And what Big Ben was doing was causing a rift in that locker room, because if you call out a player, it may seem cool, but inside of him with his other players, they're gonna talk about that, man. That wasn't cool, man. Why you had to call me out like that? Why you had to put me on blast, my own teammate? Social media's already blasting me. Everybody else already roasting me. I don't need my teammates to throw me under the bus like that. You know what I mean? I was gonna be looking forward to watching the show. I was gonna think it'd be hilarious. You know what I'm saying? You know, Juju drops the ball, James Conner fumbles. I'm ready for the show. Finish him. You know what I mean? Big Ben, finish him. You know what I'm saying? That was some Mortal Kombat stuff to his own teammates. But this is great news for the Steelers, man. I'm happy. I proved my point. I proved a lot of stands and fans wrong, because they couldn't call out a player for doing something wrong, which led to a lot of problems in that locker room. Now that problem, I believe, is going to improve, and it's going to be a lot less just based off this move. Because when you're no longer calling your teammates out and you're in that locker room, you can develop that bond, that brotherhood, not when you're kind of scared. Like James Washington, you know he was scared to get thrown under that bus again. You know what I'm saying? So this is huge for Juju. This is huge for James Conner. These are young players that have made mistakes. They've dropped key balls and fumbled the key games. And, you know, you wouldn't want to hear Big Ben getting on them on a radio show. Okay? That wouldn't be great for their development. Okay? Now people are like, oh, why do you have to be so sensitive? That's BS, because you already know, can't no player call out Big Ben and not be, you know what I'm saying, not be roasted by the fans and not be called out. Why are you calling out your quarterback? Why are you calling out this person? All right, so if you can dish it, you better be able to take it. And I think this is a great move for the Steelers organization. It's a great move for Big Ben. This is a great move to get that organization going in the right direction. And this is a big leader move right here, man. So when I try to tell y'all something, instead of being dense and not wanting to listen to it, just sit back and listen, because Big Ben proved my point. I made my case, I closed my case, and then Big Ben admitted guilt by ending his radio show. Exactly. You already know. SDMT! Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on my notifications.